We have been discussing axis of rotation and plane of symmetry, line of symmetry, center of rotation and all that. Today I am going to discuss few more things about axis of rotation and plane of symmetry in three-dimensional objects. As you can see in this question number 2, we have few shapes given. This is the first part of question number 2. These are rest of the parts, and in these parts we are going to discuss axis of rotational or order of rotational symmetry of these shapes. This is the first shape that we are looking at. It's a squared base prism. This is a square base prism, and this is a 3D model for the squared base prism. If I can show it to you properly, this is how it looks like. Okay, the base is square. This is the square base, and this is how the prism looks like. Okay, what we have to do, we have to find the order of rotational symmetry of these shapes. I have the solution with me as well. I'll show you the solution along with the 3D model so that you know how it is to be drawn, what are the things that are to be written. Anyways, this is the first thing that we are going to be discussing right now. This is the first shape, and these are the answers to this question. I really hope you can see. I'll also show you why is it the answer that is the answer. Anyways, so this is again the pyramid, the squared base pyramid, and we are asking you find the order of rotational symmetry of these following shapes. Before you could find out the order of rotational symmetry of these shapes, you must first of all find out how many axes of rotation can be there. There can only be one possible axis of rotation from the center of the bottom to the apex of the pyramid, and this will be like, I hope you saw that, this will be like this, entering from the bottom, from the center of the square and going at the top of the apex. This is the axis of rotation for the pyramid, and if now I start rotating it, so you have to identify how many times it looked the same. I am rotating it. When I rotated it 90 degree, it appeared same as before. 180 page, this also appeared same. On 270, and now it's back at its original position. So there can only be one axis of symmetry like this from the bottom till the apex, and when you rotate it, it will be 4. The order of rotational symmetry will be 4. You can also rotate it like this with the axis of symmetry, and this is square, and this is 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, so I hope you remember what order of rotational symmetry is, what axis of rotational symmetry does in the 3D shapes. It rotates and it presents the same shape as before. So this is what happens in a squared base pyramid. The next question has this shape. This is the shape, and you can see the base is a hexagon. Okay, so now you have to figure out how many order of rotational symmetry will be there and what will be the only axis of rotation. So this is the pentagon, as you can see there. I'm sorry, this is the hexagon, and this is how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, the bottom is a hexagon, this is the bottom, and this is how the whole thing looks like. Okay, so again, what will be the axis of rotation? The axis of rotation will be from the center of the bottom till the apex, and I am going to insert it from the bottom till the apex. This is the axis of rotation, and this side that you are facing, you should face the same side on every turn. Okay, this is the first time it has appeared the same, this is the second time, third, fourth, then this is the fifth time, and this is where we started from. This is the sixth time. Okay, you can also do it like this. If this is what you are looking at and I rotate it, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So also in this shape there is only one axis of rotation which is possible, and the order of rotation across along the only axis of symmetry will be 6 in the case of a hexagonal prism. Okay, this is all written over here as well. This now is a cone. I have plenty of cones. This is the bottom of the cone, this is the top of the cone, and this is what the cone looks like. This is the model. Okay, and I hope you all know how a cone looks like. So again, when I'll put the axis of symmetry, the axis of symmetry, axis of rotation, the axis of rotation will be from the center of the bottom till the top, and no matter how I rotate it, it looks the same. No matter how much I turn it, it looks the same. If you see, you are facing a circle, and no matter how much you rotate it, it will look like a circle. So in the case of a cone, the axis of rotation will present the order of rotational symmetry to be infinite. You can see there is no change in the shape. No matter how you rotate it, it looks like a cone. And then in the end comes the cylinder. I have dropped it somewhere, and this is what a cylinder looks like. The top, okay, this is what the cylinder looks like. The bottoms are circular, this is the curved part, and this is the center of the bottom. This is the center of the bottom. When I want to enter the axis of rotation from the center of the bottom till the center of the top, this is how it looks like. You can see this. Okay, you can see there it is, the axis of rotation entering from the center of the top till the center of the bottom. This is the axis of rotation, and when I rotate it, you might not even feel it rotating, so it looks the same. So again, what will be the order of rotation in the case of a cylinder? No matter how I rotate it, it looks circular. So no matter what, how much you rotate it, it will look the same. So the order of rotation in the case of a cylinder is also infinite. So very quickly summing it up, this was the first shape which I showed you. This is a pyramid with a square base. The order of rotational symmetry for this was 4, and there was only one axis of rotation from the center of the bottom till the top. This was the first shape. Then we had this. We had a pyramid with a hexagonal bottom, regular hexagon, and the center of rotation from the bottom, the axis of rotation entered from the center of the bottom till the apex of the pyramid, and when I rotated it, the order of rotation was 4. In this case also I only have one axis of rotation. The next shape was a cone. In the case of a cone, again I only had one axis of rotation from the center of the bottom till the top of the cone, and the order of rotational symmetry for cone was infinite. And this was the last shape, cylinder. Again, the axis of rotation was only one from the center of the bottom till the center of the top, and the axis of rotation made the rotational order of rotational symmetry as infinite. Is that much, I hope, is clear. In the next video I will discuss the rest of the questions. You can see the answers for question number 2. For some reason it is not clear, and I don't know how to make it clear. Okay, anyways, well, this is not getting clear. I'll upload this explanation in the description of the video. You can read it from there. I hope that the first question, where we have to identify the order of rotation of 3D shape, is clear. ठीक है. If there are any more shapes that you want me to discuss about the order of rotation, I'll do so, but kindly do let me know the questions that you want me to discuss. Thank you.